How you going, guys, and welcome to another episode of Skullcam. So here's a quick Skullcam update. Moved in to a new house. Back in the shed. As you can see, it's a 2-car garage Skullcam van. Anyway, I've got to share it with this car, so there's limited space. I have all the bikes in front of the van. I guess I could always park the van outside, and that will give me plenty of room to work on the bikes. Down the side here, I have a few old engines, the old frame, some old wheels and stuff. Let's turn around. Don't know why, but I'll show you in the cupboard. There's just some random stuff in there. Got some helmets up the top. And in the box, just down here, what a mess. But under this bit of mess here is all the old RC stuff I've collected and some random other bits and pieces. Just quickly, I'll show you on the other side. I'll just grab the light and bring it with us. Sit it down there for a minute. There we go. And open this side. There we go, guys, just another mess. Some power tools, some tools in an old toolbox, blah blah blah. And up the top, if you can even see, there's some old pocket bike fairings, some fuel tanks, and a few old skateboards. And don't forget, we still got this one to work on. I've done a vote in a previous video and everyone voted for the green. Stay tuned for the video where we fix that one up. But before we do the video on fixing that one up, this video, we're doing a vote. I've moved the Skullcam van outside. Here's the story. We've got 3 bikes here, and this one over here makes number 4. I need you guys to put it in the comments what project you want Skullcam to do next. Number 1 to choose from is the Skullcam pocket bike. So if you've seen any of the previous Skullcam videos, you would have noticed we built this bike up, we've taken it to the track, we've painted the cover, we painted the frame, we've done a bit of work to the engine, but check it out, the paint on the frame is really bad. It's chipping off, it rubs off. It's actually painted with this cheap export Australian paint in the satin black. So there you go, guys, that's project number 1. Strip the bike down to the bare frame and paint it with this good quality black paint. It withstands heat, oil and fuel, and should make a way better coating than the black paint that's already on there. If you want to see Skullcam strip the bike down, repaint the frame, put it in the comments. Project number 2, the pocket dirt bike. It doesn't need too much to get going. Needs a pull starter. Needs an exhaust gasket and a couple of bolts. I'll just take this off, show you something else. Not sure if you can see this, but I've showed you in a previous video the bracket's broken off and it needs re-welding. Trouble is, I don't have a welder, so I was thinking if I drill a hole straight through there, through that pipe and out the other side, I could probably just put the bolt straight through, and that will solve that problem without a welder. Oh yeah, and it also needs a fuel tank. I'm not sure what we'll do once we get it going. Maybe we could sell it off and use the money for another project, or just smash it around and get some good videos. That's the pocket dirt bike. If you want to see Skullcam fix up the pocket dirt bike, stick it in the comments. Vote number 2. Next up, we've got the 110cc pit bike. I don't really use it much. If you guys want to see this bike in a few more videos, stick it in the comments. Vote for number 3. I don't think it needs anything doing to it. Maybe the tyres are flat. It just needs a real good clean. Maybe we could clean it up, see how much money we could get for it, just for a fun video. If you want to see the 110cc pit bike for the next Skullcam project video, stick it in the comments. Before I show you project number 4, I want to show you this real quick. This is a really old Skullcam project. I'll just drag it out a bit. For any of you guys that have been a really long-term skullcam subscriber, you probably would have seen the video, a really old one, where we started work on an RC car. Anyway, we never really done anything with that. This is not in the vote. I haven't got enough parts to finish it. Maybe one day, maybe stay tuned for the episode of Skullcam where we finish the RC. Apparently, it's going to be a drag car. Last but not least, you probably guessed it, the Super Pocket Bike, or the X7. I'm not too sure what this bike is. Put it down in the comments. Anyway guys, vote number 4. I've been wanting to do this project for a long time. I've showed it in a few older videos, but we've never actually done any work to it. It's just been sitting around. I'm just going to take the cover off so we can get a better look underneath. Stick it down here for a sec. First off, I know the cover needs a bit of work. It has a few cracks in it. Up the back, it's got a massive hole. It's just supposed to be a little hole. And if I turn it around, have a look down here, it's got another crack where that hole is. But other than that, it's not too bad. Back to the bike. The back tyre is dead flat. It hasn't got a tube in there. I think it's supposed to be tubeless. Check out the frame. It definitely needs to be repainted. These old handle grips, not even sure if they work. Front tyre seems pretty good, probably just needs some air. The front shocks are nice and stiff. They seem alright. They're a bit dirty, a bit old looking, but they do the job. The exhaust pipe on it is very rusty, but it's just surface rust, so it should clean up alright. Now to the engine. I have played with this engine before. I haven't recorded it. I took the carburetor off one time and cleaned it out. I put some new fuel in there and tried to start it. It almost started, but I couldn't quite get it. I've actually tried to start it a few times, but it's never worked out. So I had a great idea the other day, and here it is. Stick it in the comments if you like this plan. Take out the 80cc automatic engine and swap it out for this 110cc 4-speed manual. So if you want to see a 110cc engine swap for a 180cc, stick it in the comments guys. Vote number 4, engine swap. So there you go Skullcammers, there's 4 bikes to choose from. Put it in the comments, what's your choice, what do you want to see next? And there's one last thing I want to say. I want to say big thanks to all the Skullcam subscribers. And to show my appreciation guys, I'm going to take this one out with a few shout outs. That's a wrap. First shout out goes to Colin the Bray 69. There you go guys, go check out his channel. Second shout out goes to Tyler Lomax. There you go guys, go check out his channel. Third shout out goes to Nitro RC Dude. There you go guys, go check out his channel.